Hello, my friends. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go through the book review of The Grand Scheme of God in the Light of Quran by Mr. Pervez Hashmi. This book review is produced by Artificial Intelligence. So let's begin. The Grand Scheme of God in the Light of Quran is an insightful and thought-provoking exploration of human existence, creation, and the journey of the soul from a Quranic perspective. The author skillfully blends theological insights with contemporary cosmological references, guiding readers toward an understanding of life's purpose, the process of accountability, and the ultimate return to a spiritual realm. Through a structured framework, including the space and time graph, readers gain a visual representation of the divine timeline and stages of existence within God's grand design. Purpose of the book. The author's motivation for writing The Grand Scheme of God is to address timeless questions about existence, purpose, and the afterlife. Questions that have intrigued and challenged humanity for centuries. In an age where scientific discoveries and spiritual inquiries often seem to diverge, this book builds a bridge between Quranic teachings and contemporary understanding. By exploring why the universe and human beings were created, the author seeks to help readers view their lives as part of a divine scheme with a clear purpose and an ultimate destination beyond the physical world. This work encourages reflection on one's actions, purpose, and relationship with the Creator, providing clarity and direction for spiritual seekers. About the author. The author of The Grand Scheme of God is a dedicated scholar with a profound respect for Quranic teachings and a deep-seated curiosity about the nature of existence. Known for blending traditional Islamic knowledge with insights from modern science and philosophy, the author brings a unique approach to explain the Quran's message on creation, life, and the afterlife. His background, which spans both Islamic scholarship and an appreciation for scientific inquiry, allows him to present complex religious concepts in an accessible and logical way. The author's thoughtful and analytical approach to faith is evident in every chapter, making this book a valuable resource for anyone seeking a clearer understanding of the Quran's guidance on existence and the soul's journey. Core structure and themes. Central to the book is the explanation of space and time graph, which organizes the stages of existence into a clear visual timeline. This graph helps readers understand the journey of spiritual beings through creation, accountability, and eventual return to a spiritual realm. By breaking down these stages, the author provides a structured framework for readers to grasp the Quranic view of life, accountability, and eternity, helping them see existence as a journey with a purpose, rather than a random series of events. Space and time graph. The facts mentioned in this book are explained graphically here. Explanation of space and time graph. Point A. Beginning of the universe around 13.8 billion years ago with a Big Bang, after which the universe started expanding. Point B. Al-Saa, the hour, when the first trumpet will be blown, which would bring end to this life cycle and the universe would start shrinking. Point C. Al-Qiyamah, when the second trumpet will be blown and all humans would be resurrected with new physical bodies. Point B, or before point B to C. Certain period would pass, but we will feel as if we have slept only for part of the day. Point C to D. After resurrection, we will be gathered in the court of the Almighty Lord for accountability, and the process of accountability will be completed. Point D to E. Reward and punishment period in paradise and hell. Quran terms it as nuzul. Point E. The end or the annihilation of the present universe, which was created for test, and shifting of the graded spiritual beings to the permanent order of existence from where they were sent for test and gradation. Point B to E. Yawmul Qiyamah, which represents a long period and not a 24 hours day, as the creation of the universe was completed in 6 long periods and not 6 days. Point A to E. The specified time period ordained for this temporary universe. Let's start by interpreting the contents of each image. Number 1. Graph overview. The graph illustrates the journey of spiritual beings through a structured timeline that spans creation, judgment, and final existence stages. The vertical axis represents space, while the horizontal axis represents time ordained for this universe, created for test and gradation. Number 2. Key phases on the graph. A to B. Present universe from the beginning to Al-Saa. The creation and the expansion of the current universe from the Big Bang, that is almost 13.8 billion years ago, up to the moment called Al-Saa, the hour, which signifies the end of life cycle on the planet Earth. Points B to C from Al-Saa to Al-Qiyamah, marked by the blowing of the first trumpet, that is, ending earthly life, leading to resurrection, that is, Al-Qiyamah with new bodies. Points C to D from Al-Qiyamah to accountability. Following resurrection, there is a stage of accountability before the Almighty for each individual. Points D to E. Nuzul phase in heaven and hell. This phase represents the reward and punishment period, referred to as nuzul, signifying either paradise or hell. Point E. End of the present universe. This marks the annihilation of the present material universe, and at this point, graded spiritual beings return to the permanent order of existence. Points B to E. This period identifies Judgment Day or Yawmul Qiyamah. Points A to E. This represents time ordained for this universe, created for test and gradation of 2 spiritual beings, that is, human beings and jinns. Labels and color coding. Each segment is color coded to help readers visualize different existential phases. First, purple. From the beginning of the present material universe, that is, 13.8 billion years ago according to science, to Al-Sa'a, that is the first phase of Yawmul Qiyamah, that is Judgment Day. Second color is pink. It represents period from Al-Sa'a to Al-Qiyamah, that is second phase of the Judgment Day. Third color is orange. It shows the period from Al-Qiyamah to accountability, that is from resurrection to court appearance. Fourth color is green. It shows Nuzul phase in heaven and hell, that is the third phase of Yawmul Qiyamah, that is the Judgment Day. Analysis of the explanation of space and time graph. This table breaks down each lettered segment with specific events and transitions in the timeline. Point A, that is beginning of the universe. Beginning of the present material universe through energy created by God's words. This happened around 13.8 billion years ago according to science, with a Big Bang, after which the universe started expanding. Point B, Al-Sa'a or the hour. This is the first phase of Yawmul Qiyamah or beginning of the Judgment Day. Al-Sa'a, the hour when the first trumpet will be blown, which would bring end to this life cycle and the universe would start shrinking. Point C, that is Al-Qiyamah. This represents second phase of Yawmul Qiyamah or the Judgment Day. Al-Qiyamah, when second trumpet will be blown and all humans would be resurrected with new physical bodies. Point B or before point B to C. This represents certain period would pass, but we will feel as if we have slept only for part of the day. Points C to D. This shows that after resurrection, we will be gathered in the court of the Almighty Lord for accountability, and the process of accountability will be completed. Points D to E, that is Nuzul phase. This represents third phase of Judgment Day known as Nuzul, the initial feast. This represents the material reward and purification or punishment phase in paradise and hell. Quran terms this period as Nuzul. Point E, end of the present material universe. This represents the end or annihilation of the present material universe, which was created for test and gradation of two categories of spiritual beings, that is, human beings and jinns. The successful would be shifted to actual order of existence, and still unpurified souls shall be annihilated with annihilation of hell. Points B to E. This represents Yawmul Qiyamah, which represents a long period and not a 24 hours day, as the creation of universe was completed in 6 long periods and not 6 days. Points A to E, that is ordained time. This period is the entire timeline from creation to the end of the present material universe, which was created through energy created by God's words for testing and gradation of two categories of spiritual beings, that is, human beings and jinns. This ends part 1 of the book review.